You know, it's always nice when Polyphia writes a song and you listen to it and you say to yourself, you know, there's a chance that I can maybe play that, I hope. So hopefully after today's lesson, you will be able to play Ego Death by Polyphia. Just the intro. Just the intro. So let's get right into it. Here's part one. So let's talk about what's going on here. We have a bass note on the 7th fret of the 5th string. Then we have the signature percussive Tim Henson, you know, picking style, right? So, and it's like a slap pick, goes like this. So just practice that a few times, getting that nice and rhythmic. You can kind of just like make something up and groove with it. So after you get that figured out, it's going to do a double stop on the 3rd and 4th string 7th fret, and it's going to slide up to the 9th fret just like that. So, and it's quick. You don't really sit on the 7th fret at all. It slides right up to the 9th. And then a double harmonic on the 12th fret of the 3rd and the 4th string. So I'm going to play that part one again. Sounds pretty cool already. So now we do a nice little walk down. This starts on the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And we end with a slide up to the 9th fret. So 7, 7, 10, 9, 7, 10, 7, 9. And then right after that 9, we're going to drop down to the 5th fret of the 5th string, just like that. So let me go over everything we've done so far. Walk through that walk down one more time. So 7th fret on the 3rd string. Now right here, once you get to this 5th fret, we're going to do part one again. We're going to kind of call it 1A because it's basically the same thing we did at the beginning. Except now, instead of starting with a 7th fret like this, it's coming from the 5th fret like this. Now right here, we have to do something totally different. So we do our little slap pick slide harmonic. Half the walk down. So right when you get to the 9th fret on the 4th string like that, then we have to do what I like to call the Tim Henson triplet trill flex. Editing Curtis here. This part always trips me up, and anytime I try to record this lesson, I always end up missing something. So I went back, I listened to Tim like 100 times for hours and hours, and I think I've finally got it and I understand what he's doing here. So I'm gonna play it very slowly in 4 different sets of 3, and I'll sort of let you know what I mean. So what's happening here is that Tim is doing all of these ornaments, and they're basically 16th note triplets that each take up 1 8th note each. So the first thing he does for the first 8th note in this little pocket is a quick little hammer on from 5 to 7. Then it's 8 7 8. Then 7 8 7, and then 5 7 5 to 3. So if I speed that all up, it should sound something like that. So remember, it's 4 little chunks. You'll probably spend most of your time practicing on this little part right here. So remember 5 7, 8 7 8, 7 8 7. 5 7 5 to 3. All together slowly. Right now I'm repicking a lot of it, but once you get up to speed, you're pretty much just going to be hammer on and pulling off the whole thing. So let's get back to the other take. So I'm going to play from the 3rd fret, which happens right after the end of the trill flex thing, and into the end of this intro. So 3rd fret. I'm going to play that again for you. And so that's the end of the riff. So definitely the hardest part of this riff is that triplet trill flexing thing he does right in the middle, right? A bonus tip for this intro is if you break it down to its most simple parts, you kind of have this nice descending bass line. Now, this bass line gets used a lot in music. This is kind of a cool thing. You can loop it or maybe jam with a friend, have your friend play the bass line, and you guys can take turn trading solos on like the pentatonic and try to shred like Scotty shreds in the video. So guys, that is Ego Death by Polyphia, one of their more attainable riffs for sure to play, so I'm hoping you're able to have some luck with it. Let me know in the comments if you had any trouble with any of the sections, that way I can break it down for you, maybe give you some more pointers to help you in the right direction. If this video helped you at all, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you can stay up to date with everything I'll be posting in the future. Polyphia is one of my favorite bands, so I'm definitely trying to post more Polyphia lessons because when you learn how to play this stuff, it just feels really cool. That's all. Thanks again for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.